Today, we have another exciting video. We're going to make our own video game using the Garry Kitchen GameMaker for the Commodore 64. In today's game, we're going to have our character run across the room. And when he gets there, he has to fix the toilet before it overflows. Not only that, our game is going to be, you have to make your joystick go back and forth really fast. The faster you do that, the faster he gets there. Wait, why use a joystick? We're going to make our own controller. We're going to make a board that when you run on it, it's a forward controller. And go faster and faster, and we're going to get it. We're going to stay in that toilet. Let's start writing our program. Put your Garry Kitchen disk into the drive. And then type load start from 8 to 1 return. And it's loading. It takes a long time for it to load, but I'll skip to the part where the game starts, because that's fun. Ooh. Whoa! Watch out for the airplanes. They might dive on you. Oh, balloons too. Hit the button to go to the editor. Oh, and now to the menu. Take your joystick, hit the button again. Now we're in the menu. Load the sprite maker. Now we're loading the sprite maker. We're going to make a sprite. A sprite is a movable object that you can move independently, like with your joystick and stuff. You'll see. Let's make it.
From here you can make any sprite you want. I'm making a black body with orange skin and green hair. He's not a bad looking guy, is he? I better save him. I'm going to call him C-Run-1 for Charles Running 1. Now I'm going to edit the sprite a little bit. I'm going to erase his feet here, and then I'm going to make it look like his feet are together. Well, and then I better move the position of his arm so it looks like it's swaying as he walks. And I'm going to say this again, but this time I'm going to call it C-Run-2. After we're done saving the sprite, go back to the editor and load Scene Maker.
Welcome to Scene Maker. It takes a long time to make a scene. That's why I'm speeding up the video a little bit while I'm making this. It's very difficult. You gotta be an expert. You can make the scene however you want. My goal is just to have an open room so Charles can run across to the toilet. In my next scene, I'm going to have a toilet, and the toilet is going to be the final scene, when Charles comes in and saves the day by plunging that toilet. I'm going to even put a plunger in the room. Don't forget to save this. We're going to call it Scene 1. And now to work on Scene 2. I'm going to make a toilet in the middle of the room. Good thing I sped it up. Otherwise, you'd be watching this forever. Woo, 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 woo. And remember, whatever scene you make, save it. I'm going to call this one Toilet, because it's a toilet. Scene 2. Save it. Are you ready to code? Well, let's go.
Let's go back to the main menu screen. Here is where it all starts coming together. We'll start by grabbing our first line of code from the box above. So let's go. Scene 1 is Scene 1. This is our starting point. We are loading Scene 1, which is the racetrack. Charles is on the left, the toilet is on the right, and somewhere in the middle is Panic. Scene 2 is Toilet. This tells GameMaker that Scene 2 is our victory screen. This is the screen we show after Charles reaches the toilet and saves the day. Sprite 1 is C-Run-1. This makes Sprite 1 into Charles. Right now, he is using running picture number 1. This is Charles getting ready to move those tiny Commodore 64 legs. Sprite 1X position equal to 010. This puts Charles near the left side of the screen. The X position means left and right. A smaller number is more left. A bigger number is more right. Sprite 1Y position equal to 150. This sets how high or low Charles is. The Y position moves him up and down. We put him near the ground because Charles is running, not floating like a haunted bathroom ghost. Sprite 3 is Toilet. This makes Sprite 3 the toilet. Every great video game needs a goal. Mario has the flagpole. Sonic has rings. Charles has a toilet. toilet 3, X position equal to 159. This puts the toilet far to the right side of the screen. Charles has to run all the way across to get there. Toilet 3, Y position equal T150. This puts the toilet on the same ground level as Charles. That way Charles can actually reach it. Set C equal to 001. This sets a variable named C to 1. I like to think of C as the running referee. C keeps track of which foot is supposed to step next. If joystick 1 is right, then. Now we start checking the joystick. This line asks, is the player pushing right? Or with our foot controller, did somebody stomp on the right side? I'm going to add a label here of 1001. You might be wondering, what's this number 1001 doing here? Is it some secret Commodore code? Nope, it's just a label. Think of a label like a street address. If I tell Charles to go to 123 Main Street, he knows exactly where to go. Labels work the same way. They tell the computer exactly where to jump. I'm also going to put a label of 1002 here. When Charles reaches the toilet, the computer looks for label 1002. It finds it right here at the top of the program and starts the game all over again. At the end of every trip through the program, we don't want the computer to quit. Imagine Charles running halfway to the toilet and the computer saying, L, I'm done for today. Instead, we tell it to jump back to label 1001.
Cheating!
Sprite 1 is C run 1. If right is pressed, we show Charles running picture number 1. Set A equal to sprite 1 X position. This stores Charles's current left and right position into variable A. Basically, the computer says, where is Charles standing right now? If C equal to 001, then this checks if right is the correct next step. If C is 1, then right is allowed. Set C equal to 0000. Now we switch C to 0. That means Charles will not move again by holding right. The next correct step has to be left. No cheating. Charles is watching. Set A equal to A plus 001. This adds 1 to Charles' X position, so Charles moves one little step closer to the toilet. Sprite 1X position equal to A. This puts Charles at his new X position, so now we actually see him move on the screen. And if these close the right step section, the computer is done checking the right side for now. If joystick 1 is left, then now the computer asks, is the player pushing left? Or, with the footpad, did somebody stomp on the left side? Sprite 1 is C run 2. If left is pressed, Charles switches to running picture number 2. This makes it look like his legs are moving. Set A equal to sprite 1 X position. Again, we grab Charles's current X position and store it in A. If C equal to 0000, then this checks if left is the correct next step. If C is 0, left is allowed. Set C equal to 001. Now we switch C back to 1. That means the next correct step has to be right. Set A equal to A plus 001. We add 1 more to Charles' X position. Another tiny step toward toilet victory. Sprite 1X position equal to A. This moves Charles to the new spot on the screen. End, if these close the left step section. If sprite 1 hit toilet 3, then this checks if Charles has touched the toilet. This is the most important collision in video game history. Clear sprite 1. This removes Charles from the screen. Clear toilet 3. This removes the toilet sprite 2, because now we are going to show the big victory picture. Display scene 2. This displays scene 2, our giant toilet victory screen. Pause for 503 seconds. This waits for 5.3 seconds so everyone has time to celebrate. Maybe clap, maybe breathe, maybe say, that was close. Display scene 1. Now we show scene 1 again. Jump to label 1000 and 2. This jumps back to the setup part of the program and starts the game over. And if this ends the toilet collision check. Jump to label 1001. This jumps back to the main game loop so the computer keeps checking. Right, left, over and over. To publish your program, first put a blank disk into the drive. Click on File, then go down to Make a Disk. Type in your name. Under the Create, type in the name of your game. Choose Yes, and now it is saving your game to the blank disk. When it is complete, you will be able to load your program from your disk without the need to go through the GameMaker. Part 2, how to make a foot controller for your game. Oh yeah.
What I have here is an Atari 2600 joystick, which works perfectly fine when you plug it into the Commodore 64. Well, I don't want to destroy my classic joystick here, so I got me an extension cable. So what you do is you could take this extension cable and plug it into there and into the Commodore, and you can go far away. But I'm taking this extension cable and I'm going to cut it. Oh no, I broke it. Well, we need to take a razor blade and then take the wires out. Let's take a razor blade and cut some of that plastic away. Carefully. Now there's 9 little wires inside here. What you gotta do now is gently just strip some of the insulation. Like that. Once you have all the shielding off these wires here, we're going to turn on our meter to continuity. Continuity looks like a little Wi-Fi signal that's kind of sideways on here. What that does is it makes it when you touch these 2 probes together, it beeps. Knowing that, we know that if we touch one of these wires here to one of these holes, that we know that we can find out which wire to go to which hole. But I don't have a probe that's fat enough to go in the hole, so I'm going to take a little piece of metal here, a little wire, and then I'm going to somewhat connect it to one probe and find out which wire it is. Is it this one? How about this one? Oh, it's the blue wire. So the blue wire, write that down. Now do all the other ones and find out which one's which. Now be careful. See, when you look at the pins on your joystick plug, they're backwards from the pins on your Commodore 64. You see, because when you turn it around, it has to match. So I made this chart here. These are the pins on the Commodore 64. And on this side, these are the pins on the male plug of your joystick. Don't confuse them. You might blow some up. Later, Gator. Using my meter, what I've discovered is the orange wire makes the joystick go right. The gray wire makes it go left. The red wire makes the joystick go up. And the black wire makes it go down. Your wires might be a different color. And the blue wire is a common. The common means, or ground, means that if I touch the orange wire to the blue wire, it will make the joystick go right. The gray wire to the blue wire will make the joystick go left. The red wire to the blue wire will make it go up. And the black wire to the blue wire will make it go down. So, these other wires we can get rid of. They're just for a paddle control. I cut those off, get them out of the way. Now if I wanted to, I can go on the internet and buy one of these controllers. And then I can hook up these wires and make a joystick of my own that goes up, down, left, right. See, there are little micro switches that you can connect the wires to. But that's not what we're doing today. Maybe that's another video. An easy way to make a foot controller is you can buy these little controller switches that are run by your foot. And then you can connect those wires. See, when you press this button here, it closes the circuit on here. So all I have to do is like connect the ground on one side and maybe the gray to go right, and that will make the joystick go right or left. But you need 2 of them, one for each feet. So I'm going to hook these up. I'm going to put my meter on them. That one works. Alright. So now let's hook these up. I'm going to hook up these 2 white wires together, because that's going to be the common. And the common, I will take the blue wire, because that was my common, and I'll tape it on here so it don't fall off. And then I determined that right and left was gray and orange. So the up and down I'm not going to use, so I'm going to clip those off, get them out of the way. For the right pedal, I'm going to use my gray wire and tape this on here. And my left pedal, I'm going to use the orange wire. Tape that on there. Looks good. Now all I have to do is take my controller and plug it into my Commodore 64, load up my game, and start running. The only thing I'm worried about, if I stood up, it might break the controllers. I'm not sure how heavy duty these pedals are. So, what if I make another controller? A controller by scratch? Well, let's try it. Let me get my controller out here. For this nice controller, I'm going to grab 2 boards. I'm going to set one down here. And then I need a piece of, like, sheet metal. And, oh, I need a scissors to cut it. Be careful, it's sharp. Then I'll get a little 1x2 and I'm going to put it right in the center. And then the second board is going to go on top. And it's going back and forth. So when you step on one side, it goes down. And the other side goes down. Now we have to work on having metal touch metal. So let's figure this out. Now take the other half of your metal, lay it on top, and we just kind of cut right here. Then that'd be perfect. Then we're going to cut this the long way. And we're going to bend this up a little bit. And we're going to go do the same thing. You have to adjust these so they don't both touch at one time. Then get a little mat here, a rubber mat, and I can cut some strips off. And you're going to take that rubber mat and you're going to put pieces on here. And I'm going to hot glue them on here. It's like little stoppers. Stops it from going too far. I'm going to take this screw out. I'm going to take a washer. Put this wire on here like this. Put the screw back in.
This center piece of metal will be connected to our common, which is our ground. It's the blue wire. Now we're going to connect the top left piece of metal to the left joystick wire, which was our gray wire. Then connect the top right piece of metal to the joystick right wire, which is orange. I don't want my wire pulling out here, so I'm going to screw it in here and then put a dab of glue on it. When I'm running on this board, I don't want it to fall all apart. I put a lot of work into this, so I'm going to put these little brackets on the side. It should help from keeping my foot controller from falling all apart. Oh, it looks pretty good.
Oh goody, oh goody, oh goody. Hey Grandma, why'd you come over here? Hook that up. I'm gonna hook up this one. I gotta plug this wire in here. Grandma, you go plug in your wire. I'll plug in mine. Where's that torque one or torque two? Oh, come on! Oh, hey, ready? Let's get ready to race. Okay, on the count of three, no cheating now. We're gonna run. On your board, you go on your pedals, and I'll go on the board. And I'm gonna win, because I always win. Ready? Set! I'm gonna win! Come on, faster! Hey! Grandma! Grandma! Hey, what are you doing over here? Get out of here! I'm gonna win this game! Where are you? Get out of my game! He cheated! And that's how you make a foot controller on the Commodore 64! I hope you like my video! Once you like it, subscribe! Leave a comment below! Let's hit the road!